Hey everyone, this is Spring.net here with Maureen Toribio. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you sure
I got
did.
it, man.
Yes,
I
you
aced
did.
that one, didn't I?
You did.
And you're
Very
here,
few people do that.
We're here at Texas Coworking. It's like cocktail night. There's people here. We're in a, kind of in a quiet corner right now, so we can kind of chat. And tell us where you came from and when you got to Austin.
Okay. Well, I'm actually Filipino, from the Philippines. I've been in the United States about 15 years. I've been a physical therapist for that long. I'm still a physical therapist, but I came here in Austin last September and started an online shop.
Wow, what kind of online shop? What do you sell?
It's actually an online shop for decor. I call it for urban cottage or modern vintage decor. So that's what I love.
Tell us what the definition of the word decor. What is the definition?
Well, decor are items that you bring to any space that kind of gives it more life. It's like little accents that brings the space together.
And what are examples of that? What would be some decor items
Like
that you would put into an urban cottage?
Yes. Oh well, and like vases, candle holders, photo frames. So a lot of my stuff, I actually categorize it into four, which is French country, Rococo, shabby chic, and modern vintage.
What was that third one?
Rococo?
No, the shop.
Oh, shabby chic?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, shabby chic is it's actually been in the U.S. for a while. It was more popular in Europe or in the UK, wherein the items are distressed, they're white, they kind of have like a more romantic feel to them. So the site just kind of really shows people how you can get different categories and put them in your space and make it personal and make it, yours.
Now, Rococo, wasn't that a period of art?
Yes, it actually is. There's actually what they say English Rococo, French Rococo, which is basically, it just denotes a time or a period wherein designers and artists are making stuff that are very ornate, very flamboyant, has a lot of curves and have a lot of details in them.
What year was that? Or what period?
Gosh, I think it was 18th century.
1800s?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, 1700s.
1700s. Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
Yep.
And how do you find all these objects, and how many objects do you have that are of decor?
Yeah, I actually add new items, pretty much every day. What I do, or even before I started the online shop, is I traveled a lot. I still travel. That's actually one of my passions also, is to kind of just travel different areas of the world and kind of see what they have. So I kind of gathered items from all of those different areas, and at the same time I go to like markets here in the US. There's actually like, in Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, there are, different ones where, I can find these items, but I really choose very, very closely. I want to make sure that the items are edited and specific to the urban cottage and modern vintage brand that I'm trying to create.
Well, how did you come up with the term urban cottage? Well, how did that come about?
Yeah, urban cottage is because, I live in Austin. I live in downtown Austin, actually, which is an urban area. So I do feel like with the modern world that we're in, I know contemporary design is very, very in, where you have industrial looking lofts. But I think, to me, I don't really love modern spaces because I think they're cold. But I think you can still live in a modern space and give it a lot of certain very personal touches, and that's what makes it an urban cottage, because the cottage is very friendly, it's very cozy, yeah, it's very personal.
It has a nice sound to it when you say cottage. I love that word, cottage.
Yes, when you think of a cottage, you kind of just feel very welcome and very warm already. So.
Yeah, I grew up going to cottage in the summers, and I always felt that was a great feel to it.
Yes.
So you're an urbanite then?
Yes,
pretty much.
Yes, pretty much I'm an urbanite. Whenever I live in the Philippines, I live in Manila, which is the capital or the city. And whenever I came here to the United States, I went to like a very, very small town, which I was really culture shocked, because my thought of America is New York, California, where there's so many people. But so being an urbanite and being close to what's happening is that's what I love. But at the same time, I want it to be more nature, also close to country. You know,
sure,
in a way.
Sure. So how do you get around? What's your mode of transportation?
I walk a lot. You know, living downtown, like when I have meetings, seeing friends or whatever, I mean, all of the bars or places or restaurants that they want to meet at are just close by, so I walk. I don't have a bike yet, actually, but I am looking for one. I don't know why I don't have one yet. But,
do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car.
What kind of car do you have?
It's a BMW X5, so it's an SUV. But I try not to use it a lot. You know, kind of saving the environment. You know, save gas. It's very expensive anyway. But yeah, coming from like all the way over there, I think I walked like 10 blocks. So
wow,
yeah, I did.
Yeah. So what are some of your favorite little hot spots downtown? I'm talking restaurants and places you like to go. You know.
Let me see. We actually hit Huts all the time.
Yeah.
Hamburgers.
Huts,
because it's very, very cheap.
Yeah. They have 2 for 1 night there, don't they?
Yes. I think it's on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Not very sure. I go to Wahoo's a lot.
I love Wahoo's.
You do too?
Yeah.
And across,
fish tacos, they're great.
Yes. And across Wahoo's is Kung Fu Saloon, which is very, very new. They have like a lot of, they have like skee balls, Atari, like old, like 80s games, and they are free.
Wow.
You play them. I mean, it's like a bar.
I've heard of that. You know where I heard of it?
Yes.
From Christina Garza. She told me about it.
Okay.
Because she has her little localider events there. Mm-hmm. Localider.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I should check that out then. But yeah, it's a very cool space. I like going to Walton's a lot.
I've never been there. I've always looked at that and admired it, but
really?
I've never gone inside. What's it like inside?
I love it. It's like a French cafe. You know, very much. So it's very cottagey. It has a lot of like, well, of course it's a floral company and also like a deli cafe. But the architecture is very, very nice. You know, brick walls, cement floors. You can see all the different things like in the ceilings. But they do sell like a little bit of decor too. And actually, some of their items I also sell at my shop. But you know, it was only the time that I went there that I kind of saw, hey, they're also selling this. So it's French countryside is what I would call it. And they have good food.
You know who owns it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think that's the first reason why a lot of people kind of check it out.
Yeah.
And really, you won't get disappointed.
Yeah,
so.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So you really spend most of your time downtown, don't you?
Yes, I do, which is whenever other people ask me, hey, can we meet somewhere like on Research Boulevard? I don't know how many times I got lost because, you know, I don't know my way around.
You have a GPS?
No, I don't.
You need a GPS,
I know,
girl.
But I don't actually want one. I feel like I'm gonna have a wreck if I have one.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, no, I don't do that. But you know, you have cell phones nowadays. You kind of just call them, hey, I'm here, and where do I turn around?
What kind of gadgets do you have? Laptops, cell phones? What do you have?
Yeah, I have a Mac laptop, MacBook, and I have a BlackBerry. A lot of people ask me why I have a BlackBerry.
Do you have iPhone envy?
No, I don't have an iPhone. It's because I've had a BlackBerry since like 2007.
Okay.
So I'm so scared to move.
So you're just comfortable with what you know.
I am very comfortable.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
You know, some people tell me why BlackBerry, but it's working for me.
Oh, sure, so. Yeah, sure. And tell people where they can find you on the social networks and your website.
Okay.
We need to get that information.
Yes,
That's important.
Very
people will
important.
need that.
Yes. I have a fan page on Facebook, facebook.com/IngleNookDecor. If you want to...
you better spell that out.
Oh, Inglenook Decor is INGLENOOKDECOR.
Okay.
And my Twitter handle is the same, Inglelook Decor, INGLENOOKDECOR. And if you want to personal friend me on Facebook, my name is Maureen, and the last name is Toribio, Toribio. So I hope I can connect with you.
Thank you so much.